Yo, what's up, man? It's the pilot. I'm back. Like I love my cell phone and the sofa cushion, man. Before we get started, like, comment, subscribe, add me on Instagram, all of that good stuff. I know a lot of you guys watch my channel and come to my channel because of my Christian Louboutin collection and all that good stuff. Today I want to kind of give you guys a little game on how to preserve your red bottoms, and this is even for women as well. And I'm going to talk about like the 3 stages of the wear and tear on the bottom sole of your Christian Louboutin shoe. Now, this does not apply to sneakers, right? This only applies to the hard sole dress shoe or hard sole boot, or a woman's heel with a hard sole, if that makes sense. The soles on a Christian Louboutin sneaker are rubber, so this doesn't fade, it just gets dirty, as you guys can see. It just gets dirty on these, and yeah, man, so you don't really have to worry about the wear and tear on these unless you're stepping on stuff that's burning or something crazy like that. I mean, I can clean a bottom or get these bottoms clean and it'll be as red as new almost. But with the dress shoes, it's a little bit different. So I'm gonna show you guys today the 3 stages of the wear and tear of the shoe. And then I'm gonna give you the best solution in my mind to keep that red bottom preserved, keeping it looking as good as possible, and keep it a red bottom, which is the reason why you buy them, other than the aesthetic of the shoe. So let's get started. Alright. At first, when you first receive the shoe, this is a boot. I did a review on this earlier, a few weeks ago, and I still have not gotten the opportunity to wear them. I haven't had a reason to wear them. I did a little lace swap on them, but I haven't worn them yet. But this is how the shoe starts off, right? See how clean and glossy that bottom is when it's brand new. It looks amazing, right? Walking away, okay? You see all of the red walking away, you know? And it starts off here. Now, I talked to sales associates and stuff, and it was kind of like a big deal at one point about people trying to wear the shoes and bring them back when they started to get really popular. And it's mainly because once the red sole goes away, basically to a lot of people it just becomes a regular shoe. It's not the same. So this is why I think this is so important. This video is so important for you guys to know. So it starts off like this, right? Red bottom, all cool, nice and glossy, nice and smooth. As you can see, Christian Louboutin is right here on the arch of the shoe, I guess close to the heel, right? There's the size and everything right there, right? That's how it starts off. Then, as you wear it a little bit, okay, it starts to rub away slightly. Now, with this shoe, I've worn this like twice out, and you can kind of see where it's starting to, you know, like the concrete and stuff is starting to get into the sole and rub it away, but it's not quite gone yet. On some parts of it, like right here, it's completely leaving the shoe. The red part is the red paint. Right here on the heel, it's starting to leave the shoe. Now, the main thing about these shoes in Christian Louboutins, which a lot of people, you know, especially with heels and stuff, with a woman's heel, you're gonna see this part right here all the time. This part is not gonna touch the ground, so you don't have to worry about it as much, right? Like this part right here. Now this part is going to eventually fade away and rub away, right? But this part is always going to be seen. So people that really know about Christian Louboutin shoes know that this part is going to stay, right? Now, so this is kind of like the second phase, and at some point, depending on how hard you walk, this will start to scrape away earlier. Now, the more I wear this, the more it's gonna come off. And then eventually, the shoe is going to look like this. Okay? It's totally starting, well, it's basically all the way gone on the forefoot, in the front of the foot. And it's rubbed all the way out, right? Now, at the same time though, this red part is not touching the ground, so it's still there. So you kind of get a feel for it, but it's not the same as these other two, right? Now, I've heard a bunch of different things. Different ways that people go about soling these shoes or preserving the red bottom. The first pair that I got, the first pair of dress shoes that I received or that I purchased, I actually looked some stuff up online. This is early. This is like 2014, right around like late 2015, late 2016. That's when they started to get really popular and people started to buy them. But before then, it wasn't a lot of knowledge of cobblers, soling shoes. At least for me, I didn't know anything about it. So I went online and I got like a screen protector for an iPad, and I cut it out. I put my shoe down, and then I outlined it with a Sharpie, and then I cut it out and I put it on the bottom. And after a while, it may stick and it may work for a little bit, but it makes the shoe worse. It's hard to wear. You slip and slide even more, and these soles are already slippery. So it makes the shoe slip and slide even more, and it's just a pain. And then, that protector starts to fade away and chip away and roll off the shoe. It's just a whole mess, right? So my suggestion to all of you guys, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna get a pair of hard bottom shoes, whether it's a dress shoe, whether it's a boot, whether it's a heel for women, I suggest that you take it to a cobbler, which is basically a shoe and leather goods person, and get them to put a red rubber sole on it. You guys see that? So this not only does it keep the sole red, it gives you better traction because it has, grooves and stuff in it for walking. And it kind of gives it more of that whole red bottom feel like the shoe next to it, right? Rather than having that, right? So just wanted to give you guys this tip. Instead of using these screen protectors and all this other goofy stuff, man, take it to a person that works on leather goods, shoes, boots, heels, all that stuff, and get a rubber sole added onto it. This part may still get some wear and tear every now and then, but you're still going to be able to keep that red look on the bottom, which is the iconic part of the shoe and the most important part of the shoe for people that are into this type of stuff. So I hope that helped you guys and gave you guys a little bit of advice, a little bit of game on that. Man, hey, if you got anything from it, you have any questions, man, like, comment, subscribe, leave the questions down below, okay? And remember, you are the finest motherfucker on earth. I see y'all later.